It appears that recently a whole bunch of flat earth channels have been getting all in a tiz about me. I think it's time I issued a challenge, and it's time that they either put up or shut the I had a debate with Mitch on Fight the Flat Earth. As part of that, he used modus tollens and then feels that I have admitted that the Earth is not a globe, or that it's vastly a different size than it really is. I wonder what my patrons think of that. With massive appreciation to all my patrons, including new patrons Eric Hare, Timo, Warren J, Cheese Mondo, Brian A. Reed and Mr. Bozo Head, and my latest patrons Thomas B and Sven Arn Grimson. Thank you all so very much. So I've already agreed with you guys I'm not going to do Black Swan anymore, and I'm not. Although there's clips in here that mention the Black Swan, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the use of modus tollens and logic. And did I say what Mitch and the others think and have been claiming I said? So there are two clips. We need to watch them very, very carefully, Flurfs. There's a competition here with some free money. First of all, clip 1, the debate with Mitch on Fight the Flat Earth. Mitch using modus tollens. Roll VT.
So, if P, the Earth has a radius of 3959 miles, then
Yep.
Q, every single geometric horizon distance can be no more than 1.22 miles times the
Agreed.
square root of the observer height in feet. Yep.
Agreed. Yep.
And so the black swan image that we have shows a horizon far in the distance past 1.22 miles. This is at 1 foot. Even if you say it's 5 feet, the geometric horizon should be 2.77 miles. And so not Q, we do not have a geometric horizon at that distance. So not P, the Earth is not a globe of 3959 miles.
Okay.
So unless you
so
assert that the globe has a bigger radius.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. At best, what you have done, if that was all correct, at best you would have disproved the radius of the Earth, not that it's not a globe, not that refraction and so on doesn't exist. But,
could you just put my camera up for a second?
So that was the clip from Fight the Flat Earth where Mitch used modus tollens. He then took that clip and did a response video where he added captions and claimed that I was accepting that the Earth had no radius, that it wasn't a globe. His video was then used on other channels like Nathan Mute Swan Oakley, like Anthony Bandboy Riley, like Red Pill I'm a Pirate Philosophy, and Nathan I'm all innocent really, let me out of here Thompson. We're going to now see the unedited portion of my response video where I break down the modus tollens, break down what I was saying and why Mitch's claim was wrong. This is unedited. It does have some captions on it that were added by Mitch in his original response. Let's have a look at it. Clip 2. Roll VT. Moving on, back to Mitch though. I did a debate with him on Fight the Flat Earth, and there's a certain part of that debate that he has used and has been spread to other channels, and I think I just need to clarify something a bit. Go ahead, Mitch.
Show you. The Earth has a radius of 3959 miles.
Okay, Mitch, modus tollens. If P, Earth has a radius of 3959 miles, i.e. this is what we're trying to bust,
then Q, every single geometric horizon distance can be no more than 1.22 miles times the square root of the observer height in feet.
Then Q, every geometric horizon can only be 1.22 miles times the square root of observer height in feet. I agree. If Earth has a radius of 3959 miles, then Q must be true.
Yep.
Agreed. Yep.
And so the black swan image that we have shows a horizon far in the distance past 1.22 miles.
Yes, Mitch. And that's not the geometric horizon. It can't be, because it's changed.
This is at 1 foot. Even if you say it's 5 feet, the geometric horizon should be 2.77 miles.
Yes, Mitch. At 1 foot, the geometric horizon is 1.22 miles away. At 5 feet, it's 2.77 miles away. That's nothing to do with refraction, and it's nothing to do with what you can see in a photograph.
And so, not Q, we do not have a geometric horizon at that distance.
And not Q, we do not have a geometric horizon at that distance. Only, you haven't measured the geometric horizon. You've taken a guesstimate on that visual, apparent horizon in a twisted photograph. And anyway, the calculation for the distance to the geometric horizon is assuming no refraction. And the Earth is a physical object. Whatever that distance is, it will never, ever, ever change. It's the size and shape of the Earth.
So not P, the Earth is not a globe of 3959 miles.
Not P, the Earth is not a globe of 3959 miles. Mitch. So if the Earth is radius 3959, then the geometric horizon can only be 1.22 miles times square root of observer height in feet, which I agree with. So if you could show that the geometric horizon is not at that distance, not Q, then the Earth, P, is not a globe of 3959 miles. That's all you will have proved. It would be a different diameter, perhaps 3960 or 3961. You complete and utter twonk.
Okay, so unless you assert the globe has a bigger radius.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. At best, what you have done, if that was all correct, at best, Mitch, I was very careful in what I said. Those penny drop moments were when I was being very sure about what you were saying. And I'm very clear here that at best, if everything you said was correct, and it wasn't, then you'd have disproved the radius of 3959, i.e. it would be a slightly different radius. But in fact, you weren't correct, because you took the formula for calculating the distance to the geometric horizon, which relies on no refraction at all, and then applied it to a photo with just about the worst refraction I've ever seen, estimated a distance, and then basically said you disproved the geometric horizon, which is something entirely different. So you have failed. I was correct. I was absolutely clear. At best, you've disproved the size of the Earth, not the shape of the Earth. You would have disproved the radius of the Earth. You would have disproved the radius of the Earth. Disproved the radius of the Earth.
Have disproved the radius of the Earth.
And Mitch, I was absolutely right. I'm afraid that you can't logic. So we got our two clips. Mitch, you using modus tollens on the fight debate with my responses as you were using it. And then my response clip breaking down and explaining why what I was saying was correct and trying to clarify. But you guys still going on shouting that I'm saying that the Earth has no radius, or it's a vastly different radius, or it's not a globe. And that's what we're going to stop right here and right now, because I am issuing a challenge. Now, I'm not a rich man, Mitch, but in this case, I feel I need to put up some cash. If you can meet this challenge, I will transfer to you personally, or to a charity of your choice, £100 sterling. I'm making this challenge to Mitch first, because it was him I was having a debate with. This video is going out on Saturday the 14th of March. I will give you until midnight, or 23:59 on Saturday the 21st of March UTC, to make a response to claim your £100 sterling. Failing you meeting the challenge by that deadline, Mitch, I'll open it wider. You can still take part. I'll open it to Oakley, Riley, Red Pill, Nathan Lock Me Up Thompson, and in fact, I'll open it up to Globe Earthers as well. Go ahead and win £100 for yourself or your chosen charity. So let's have a look at the very simple, very straightforward terms. Number 1, as this is all down to you, Mitch, I'm going to give you 1 week clear run with no one else able to challenge this. So until 23:59 UTC on the 21st of the 3rd, 2020, only Mitch from Australia can challenge. From that date and time until 23:59 on the 28th of March 2020, it's open wide to any flat earth or globe channel. I'm going to allow 1 challenge from any one person, so do make sure you've thought about it and put your argument together well. 1 challenge each. What you need to do is make a video. In the description you need to link back to this video and send me an email, mr-sensible@hotmail.com, just to let me know and give me a link to the video. Your video should show, without any trick editing, it should show where, in clip 1 or clip 2, I, Mr. Sensible, admit any of the following. Where I admit that the Earth is not a globe, that the radius is not 3959, that there is no radius, or that the geometric horizon is not at the calculated distance as discussed in clip 1. If any of the video entries demonstrate any one of A, B, C or D above, then I will transfer £100 sterling either to that challenger's account or to their chosen charity, their choice, and I don't need to let anyone else know which. As soon as I'm able to, after the close date, 28th of the 3rd, 2020 at 23:59, I'll produce a video where I respond to each and every one of the entries. So I think that's quite straightforward. Produce a video and let me know. The video has got to show where in clip 1, the debate on Fight the Flat Earth, where Mitch is using his modus tollens, or in my response where I'm tackling his claim that I am admitting any of the following: that the Earth is not a globe, that the radius is not 3959, that there is no radius, or that the geometric horizon is not at the calculated distance as discussed in clip 1. Of course, I want to keep my money. So with any one of those entries, I will fight against them to show why that claim that I have made those admissions is wrong. However, if I'm unable to defend against your entry, then I will admit so. I will have misspoken, made an error, because I do believe the Earth is a globe with a radius of 3959 and that the geometric horizon is at that calculated distance. But let's see if you can show that I made that mistake. This is your chance to prove yourself, Mitch. Show that I made those claims. Because if you can't show that I made those claims, I think you should stop posting videos saying that I have. That would be the honest and decent thing to do. So I'm looking forward to this, see what sort of entries we get, and sometime late March we'll find out if you can show I made those claims. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoy it. Looking forward to doing this. Until next time, stay sensible.
Shut up and sit down.